We're getting ready to go for a little ride. We got two Honda Monkeys 2021. There's my mom and my pop. I've got my little Honda Trail. I'm really curious how this ride's gonna go because this thing hasn't been up at this high of an altitude yet. I played with the bike a little bit earlier and it started pretty well, so we're gonna take a little check here. There's the neutral light. There we go. And I thought it was gonna start. There we go. All right, we are ready. Yes, sir. I will follow you guys. Adios. Adios. Here we go, folks. Some rocks. Oh, I better take my hat off and put it on my hat hanger up here. This ain't no mirror, it's a hat hanger for me. So we're gonna see if this little Honda Trail can keep up with those Honda Monkeys. My pop and my mom, so nice to be here with them. It's such a beautiful day outside. Oh, I'm gonna stay back a little bit so I'm not eating dust the whole time. And here we go. Wow, look at these aspen trees, are absolutely beautiful. Third gear, here we go. Yay! And both my mom and my pop, both of their bikes, they have the T-Rex on both of their bikes. This gravel is a little bit loose. It's kind of squirrely riding on this. And Pop was talking about that earlier when he came out earlier. He said that gravel's a little squirrely. Yeah, I know what he's talking about now. I can feel it. Oh, it's a lot better right here now where I'm at. A little bit better, a little more hard packed. So basically, we're at Big Lake, Arizona, and we're at a location where there's no cell coverage. So we're heading down to a place where we can get cell coverage so we can reach out and make phone calls, checks our phones and stuff like that. Plus, in the back of my basket, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my basket back there, I've got my water bottles. So there's some potable water down here and we're gonna pick some water up too. We got plenty of water at camp, but we're just gonna get a little bit. And more for me, it's more of an excuse to go get some water more than anything. There they go. Oh, this is so nice. It's like a dream come true for me to be able to ride with my mom and my pop. This is so cool. They're the ones that got me into the monkey. In fact, it was my uncle that got them. He bought a monkey first, and then they got theirs, and then we went camping to this same area. Not the same spot that we're at now, but it was the same area. And then at that camp, they had brought their monkeys, and I rode one. And it was after that I realized, you know what, I want one. So I ended up getting one, and then didn't bring it today because I just love this darn trail. I don't know, there it is. I don't know what it is about this trail, but I love it. It's a fun bike, CT90. When I came in earlier, and I didn't film it, but when I came in and I went by the lake, there was a bunch of birds, probably a dozen of them, maybe not quite a dozen, but there was some birds, and it looked like those blue herons. Beautiful birds. I bet you there was at least half a dozen of them birds. It was very cool. So it's a beautiful day. Wow, the temperatures feel amazing here in northern Arizona. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too much wind noise. You know, we're just putting around. I'm only doing like 20. So it's more the joy of going out on the ride and stuff like that that is so nice. It's such a beautiful area. The scenery out here is just amazing. Wonderful day for a motorcycle ride. Now those Honda Monkeys that they have, those are 1 down and 4 up. Or for theirs is 4-speed actually. So it's 1 down, 3 up on theirs. Where mine, this CT90 is just 4 down. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is the lowest gear. Yeah, this gravel's kind of sketchy to ride on. I can feel it. It's kind of like slippery feeling. My pop was telling me about that earlier. He said it was a little over a mile to get down to this area where the cell phone coverage is. There's like a rock there, and you can park by that rock, and when you're parked by that rock, you get cell coverage there. So far my bike is running good up here in the altitude. I haven't really opened it up yet because of this sketchy gravel road, but once we get on the pavement we might open them up a little bit. I'm just curious how it would perform at such an altitude. I thought it was around 8,000 and my pop thought it was closer to 9,000 feet. So it's somewhere in that neighborhood between 8,000 and 9,000 feet of elevation. You know, we've got the aspen trees up here and stuff, so you definitely don't have aspen trees at lower elevations. Looks like there's a ranger up there. Good, I'm glad he went in front of us. Game and fish. Game and fish. He's probably looking out for people that are fishing without a permit. Here we go. Let's get these bad boys going. Let's open up the CT90. Woo! There we go. I got a downshift. Now that I'm trying to open it up, it doesn't like the altitude. There, it's running a little rich. I'm gonna choke it a little bit. Pull that knob out. There we go. Now we're cooking. I pulled that knob out on the carburetor and it started running really good. So there's a look off at the lake. I'm gonna go for, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a look at this little view of the lake here. That place where my mom and pop pulled off, that's where they can make their phone calls. And ain't that a beautiful view? Look at that lake. There's little boats out there. Earlier when I came in, there was people fishing and stuff. Such a beautiful area out here. Pulling that knob out on the carburetor definitely helped help this bike perform. That is sure. All right, there's a boat down there. Right down here was where all the fishermen were. So I'm gonna just pull over and I'm gonna turn around and go back to Mom and Pop. Cutthroat Campground. Okay, let's get this bad boy going. All right, first gear. Test it here in this altitude. Second gear. Third gear. Of course I'm going up a hill, but since I pulled that little knob out, this thing's running pretty good. Very nice. Beautiful day for a motorcycle ride. There's Mom and Pop off in the distance. Yay! All right. Wonderful. This is so nice. Hello. There they are. All right. This is cool.